Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we're back today in Hellion. So, we had a little bit of a delay between recordings, so I need to check right now to make sure nothing has blown up. Okay, so I've got the fabricator, the airlock, the haven, and the ship. All are in good working order, though I could stand to replace some of the parts. But we were planning on making a go of mining. So I believe we've already set the ship up. And since we're going to be gone for an extended period of time, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this with me here. And I have enough air to fully air up the ship as well. The only problem is that I am short on air filters, because I put one into the machine to filter, to learn the filters, but I do not have the full knowledge to, or the materials currently to be able to get another one produced, or more of them produced. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get out to our ship. We're going to pressurize it a little bit, but we're going to cycle some of it. We're going to pressurize it, but we may have to be mindful of the air content. So here is my plan for this particular outing. Because here's the things we need. We need more oxygen. We need more nitrogen. We also need raw materials. So that means we need iron. And we need more carbon fibers, or carbon. So that means we need to raid a station for parts, and that we also need to do some mining. We only have a limited amount of materials for mining, so I have a bit of a plan when it comes to this. What we're going to do is we're going to raid the areas around Bether here, but then we're going to go and look at the asteroids around Everest for our nitrogen. We're in. Should have recharged the battery for my helmet, but that's a mistake I'm probably going to regret somewhere along the way here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tell this system to pressurize all rooms. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us in the butt. Alright, this will help us reserve. Okay, so we've got 3 cans, so I think that we're going to do one of each resource, and then we're going to get our backsides out of there. So we've got the military grade nanites for when we go into the hostile environments. Let's go ahead and kick off the station here. But when we go into the stations, we're going to need to get parts. So what I want to do is I want to hook out to Everest first, grab the materials if we can, mainly parts and stuff, and then if from there, if possible, swing back into the stuff around Bether so that we can try to get all of the materials that we need. So station is right there. Let's go ahead and begin our navigation. Okay, so we want to hit Everest Station. And we're going to go ahead and set a custom orbit. We're going this on its side. Pop that to the top here. And we're basically going to make this an orbit that allows us to sort of loop around the debris field without actually touching it. There we go. And it's going to be a long warp because we've only got a tier 1 warp cell generator, or singularity cell. So that's going to be the downside, is that we're going to have some downtime here. But I think that in the long run this is going to be the best potential for us. And I can't stand watching it, it's so dang bright. So now one of the things that we're going to want to do, we're using the air in our system here to allow us to not waste energy, but we're going to want to allow for, wish I could kind of sit there. We're going to want to make sure that before we go into the debris clouds that we take the time to depressurize the ship, because as we're taking damage, we don't want the ship to become so heavily damaged that it ruptures and that we lose all of that air. Better to have depressurized it preemptively so that when we get there, we can get our work done and then get out. That is at least the theory behind my plan. And I do have to watch out for the air quality, because even if we have air, if it's full of carbon dioxide, it's not going to do us any good. And unfortunately, we didn't bring any oxygen to counteract that. So even if I wanted to power this up, I've got nothing to power it up with. So that is all kinds of minor problems. I should have put some oxygen in there at least so that I could scrub the air a little bit. There's also, since the server got updated from last time, and that's part of what sparked me getting all jacked up. Let me run the scan right now. You can see that there are actually now 2 asteroids that run around Bether instead of that ring, and those are Pan 4 and Pan 5. So we will have to make a stop to those at some point to see what they are. And there's a command module over there. Is that my old command module? Did it survive? It did. That's my haven. Airlock. Yeah. So the old command module actually survived. Everything else is torched. But that one has apparently survived to this point, but it probably won't survive much longer. And I'm not in a position where I can maintain it, so I think that it would be unwise for me to try and manipulate that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here and see. Let's run a new scan. Okay, deserted industrial habitat, damaged fabricator, abandoned storage. I think the storage will get me more mining materials. The fabricator will get me just a ton of parts. What are you? Deserted industrial habitat. All of those sound very, very nice. How much How much torch do I have? 67%? Okay. Let's go ahead and prep the ship for a jump in. Which one of these guys is... They're both kind of boned here. 4.4, 4.7. Okay. Alright. Put that in. Tell the ship to depressurize everything. Okay, just in time to avoid suffocating a little bit. And let's get in here. So I'm going to go for the fabricator because that's the devil I know. Okay. Because with that one I know that there will be parts strewn all over the place, and it will generally be a good time to be had by all. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my inventory is empty so that I can maximize everything that I'm picking up. I don't know where that part... Oh, there it is. We're going to go ahead and tuck 3 of these away. And we're going to try and get in here as quick as we can because we are going to be in a debris situation. Alright. There it is. Let's go ahead and get in nice and close. Speed is of the essence, but not the only thing that we want to do. Okay. Okay, and match. Alright, let's go ahead and get out there and get some parts. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get right in here. And we're going to do a quick pass over the outside of this for these shattered plates because we need these for the carbon or carbon fiber or whatever you want to, whatever it is. Whatever these things have, we need it. 3. Lights on. There's another one. Now I could try to take this fabricator and you know, steal its components and whatnot, like for myself. I just don't know that it would actually work. Oh, hells yeah. I will have those. Come back for that one. And I will have that. And that. Maybe get rid of that, depending on whether or not I can find anything else better. Alright, so note to self, we come back for the suit. Keep an eye out for the helmet. Got plenty of warp cells. There's an extra torch there, but we'll leave it be for now, because I don't care about it. Helmet. There's a helmet. Hells yeah. We are going to take all of these. 2 full suits and an extra drill with... Okay. Put that there. Toss that there. Oh, we're getting a bunch of stuff today. Go ahead and take those. Alright. these. Oh, that one's nice. That one's nice. Take some more of these. Alright, let's get out to the ship, drop these off, come back for the other ones. Take you. Have to see if we can come back for that part. If it's got a docking thing. It doesn't. Okay. Well. Those little end caps look like they're going to be nice. Alright. So let's get in. Let's drop our stuff off. And let's go back for the rest of the suits. Okay. First things first, drop this off. Don't care where you go so long as you get out of my inventory. Put a brand new fresh one in there. Toss that in there. Okay. Let's get back at it here. Oh wait, oh, we almost forgot. Gotta take the suit out of my inventory so that I have room to get the next one. And then we're going to have to get out of here and repair, because the ship is taking a fair amount of abuse. What are we at? Oh, we're doing all right. Okay. Okay. Get out. Go get me some more suits. Easy access right here. What I thought would be easy access, which is not being easy access at all. Okay, on our feet. Helmet. Pack. All of those. I already took the helmet, okay. Alright, keep it coming. Okay, ship's starting to show some considerable damage. Okay. Okay. Get to it. Okay. Okay, 2 full suits. We didn't see a third helmet. Is there any guns in here? No, there's not. Do any of these have drill bits? Yes, so we'll take one of those. Okay. of these for their components, as I did not even realize that that was an option there. Take one of those, one of those. Okay, we're full, and I think that we are at our limit. This whole station is about to blow. We got 2 full suits, one of which we can dump to make room for our ships, or to make it so we can reproduce these. So that is a hell of a bonus. We have got servo motors, which are going to help us reduce our costs for running things like the refinery. Always good. Okay, and all those things are there, so let's go ahead and close up the doors and get us back into our previous orbit. Okay, move away. Okay, and warp 2. Okay, turn the ship around. And not bad. We only took 6% damage. Hopefully nothing big will hit us. And we're out. I would say that that was fantastic. That's going to get us exactly what we need for this next part here. So let's go ahead and finish stowing everything. Just dumping out everything. We'll sort it out in a bit. I think that warp cell is not going to be of any real use, but you know, we had to try for it. All right, did that one have a can on it? That one's got a can on it too. Excellent. All right. Do we have any breach? No, we don't. Let's go ahead and repressurize the ship. Okay, pop our helmet. And let's go get our nanic core. This is our good one, I think. This is our good enough one. Okay. So with this, we should have more than enough to reassemble ourselves a good mining run here. So let's start with that. Let's start with, take this one, put it here. Take the battery out. Take the can and the battery off this one. And let's actually just take the can and the battery off of all of them. Okay. All right. Turn my light off so I'm not wasting any more battery. Put that down there. There. This one's got some nitrate minerals in it, so do some of these have some minerals in them. Nitrates. What about you? Nitrate minerals. Okay. Well, not ideal, but that's okay. We can work with that. So I can fill up 2 of these with iron, 2 of them with nitrates, and 2 of them with oxygen on or ice on my next run. I have plenty of batteries. Okay, let's organize all this stuff here. All right. Wow. We were able to get quite the haul. Oh, holy smokes. Alright, so that warp cell's kind of garbage, but I guess I can live with that. Alright, so let's top off our tank here. And let's look to do some mining. So I think that has me super excited. How much do each of these tanks have in them? Zip. Okay, well, that's too bad. If they'd had resources, that would have been awesome. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this guy away. Gonna need 2 of these in order to be ready for the mining. Okay. So let's think this out here for a second. First things first, I need to go repair the ship. We've suffered some damage, and I don't want to... It looks like it was exterior front. So I don't want to risk any additional damage to the ship. So we're going to go ahead and get out there and fix this hunk of junk. We have been doing very good on this whole process. Not bad. 4% damage. Not a breach or anything, but just some minor damage to the front end here. I'll check the other exterior damage points just to be sure. Because it doesn't hurt anything to expend that little bit of effort to make sure that I'm not going to have a sudden failure of my solar panel when I need it most. Alright, so let's go. We're going to go for iron and nitrates. And then it's off to the inner stations. I'm going to go ahead and break the video here and spin up another one. I'm trying to reduce the overall length of my videos so that they're more palatable for people to watch in small sessions. So until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope that you're enjoying. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I will try to respond to all comments that aren't trolly. And until next time, I'm Wrath, and I'll catch you on the flip side.